What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Ghostbusters, the video game Remastered, which was released on the Nintendo Switch, PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 by Mad Dog Games and Sabre Interactive. And this game is essentially a remastered version of the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC versions of Ghostbusters the video game came out, which came out in 2009. It had other versions for the PlayStation 2 and Nintendo Wii, but like I said, the remastered version of the 360, PlayStation 3, and PC versions specifically, and it also pretty much maintained the plot of Ghostbusters video game which came out in 2009, where you play as a new recruit who is being trained by the Ghostbusters while investigating some paranormal activity in Manhattan, which all takes place 2 years after the events of Ghostbusters 2. Now, the main menu pretty much consists of career options and extras. Now, career has new career, resume career, and replay mission. Now, of course, the new career is where you start from the beginning, and it technically starts with a cutscene, and it's pretty similar to the opening scenes of Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. But with this one, it starts with a couple of security guards talking to each other about the Gozer exhibit that was recently placed there at the History Museum and stuff. One of them got creeped out, you know what I'm saying? And this one lady had ran past the one security guard that got freaked out. He turned around, tried to go after her, and he saw a ghost, and it doesn't explain what happened to him, but the security guard saw the ghost. He got freaked out and stuff like that. Switched to the title sequence and stuff like that. And of course, it goes to another cutscene, and then it picks up there, you know. And with the replay, with the resume career, it essentially picks up where you left off. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's like if you completed one mission or 10 and everything. Now the game essentially has seven campaigns in it. You know what I'm saying? Which are the Hotel Cedric, Times Square, Public Library, History Museum, Return to Cedric, Hotel Cedric, um, the Lost World, most likely the Lost Island and everything. I don't know why Lost World, but anyway, the last campaign is Central Park Cemetery, and each campaign has its own it has its own certain number of missions that you go through. Like for example, Hotel Cedric has 12, and pretty much the Central Park Cemetery has like 18 missions and stuff like that. So essentially, the grand total of missions that you play through are 109. You know what I'm saying? It will take you around 5 hours, 5.5 hours, something like that, to complete the game and stuff like that. You know, and pretty much when you replay missions, you pretty much can go to any one of the missions that you completed and replay it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you haven't scanned one of the ghosts or one of the artifacts and stuff like that. Now, pretty much after you pick one of these modes, whether it's new career, resume career, whatever, you pick a difficulty, which are casual, which is easy, ex- uh, experience, which is normal, and professional, which is hard and everything. And pretty much when you start the game, especially on the new career, you start off with a stream, um, a proton stream and everything. But as you progress, you will receive new equipment for the proton pack by Ray and Egon, which are the slime blower, shot blasters, mason colliders, stuff like that. And all four of them have like secondary weapons that you can use throughout the course of the game and everything. And all of them serve a particular purpose. Pretty much like with the shot blast, it has like a shotgun type of effect to it and everything. The slime blower like gets rid of slime that's like really dangerous, and you pretty much clear out the way and stuff. And you make money mostly by capturing ghosts and taking out like bosses and stuff like that. And the amount of money that you make depends on the ghost that you put in the trap, or the boss that you took down, and all that. And you don't, and essentially, of course, you don't use the trap against the big bosses or the enemies that are essentially too small to fit in the trap and stuff. Plus, you would also earn money by scanning all of the enemies and scanning all of the artifacts and stuff too. So, the amount of money, like capturing the ghosts and stuff, the amount of money that you make scanning is based on what you scan. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's an artifact or a ghost and everything. And once you have enough money to buy a new item, whether it's a trap or something related to the proton pack, is show pretty much shows the purchase upgrade, and they'll show you what's available for purchase right then and there, something which is a nice touch in my opinion. See, once you buy it, you choose it, buy it, and use it. Now, pretty much a lot of the locations within the game are locations that were in essentially the first Ghostbusters game. But it's mainly the Hotel Cedric and the New York Library in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? That were in the first movie. You know what I'm saying? And I do like the fact that the one guy who played Walter Peck reprised his role, and it is one part where the mayor assigned them to overlook their activity, and the Ghostbusters were pretty much against it. Of course, they didn't like Peck for obvious reasons connected to the first Ghostbusters movie. Now, with that, when you pause the game, you could view some the in-game stuff like objectives, token spirit guide, equipment, artifacts, training, stats, and options. Now, with the objectives, you're pretty much viewing the current objectives that you're on, depending on the stage that you're on. And pretty much with the Token Spirit Guide, it just shows you all the ghosts that you scan throughout the course of the game, from Slimer to Stay Puft, Marshmallow Man, to the librarian ghost from the first movie. It was the equipment. This just shows you the different proton pack stuff that you either purchased or got from Ray and Egon and stuff. And with the artifact, it just shows you the different stuff that you scan throughout the course of the game, much like the ghost, you know. And pretty much with the training, they'll show you like some in-text stuff that you can do throughout the course of the game. You know what I'm saying? Tell you how to do it and stuff. With the financial records, I would say, I'm not going to say the financial records yet, but pretty much the stats will show you the career overview, the financial records, medical records, and combat performance. The career overview pretty much shows you the total playing time, the number of steps you've taken. I don't know why that's even in there, but it's there. The current money, which is the amount of money that you earn on a particular stage that you're on, along with the total money that you earn, and the total damage, pretty much the total damage claim, which is related to stuff that you destroyed trying to capture the ghosts and stuff like that. And with the financial record, it has the money earned and damage claim from each of the seven campaigns within the game and stuff like that, along with the total money earned and total damage claim and stuff like that. Now the medical records has to do with the number of the total damage that you take in, along with the number of times you revived the other Ghostbusters and how many times you were incapacitated, and also show the number of times that Peter, Ray, Egon, and Winston were incapacitated, stuff like that. Like with the combat performance, it has to do with essentially the number of eliminations and shots fired that you did with the proton beam, boson darts, slime borer, shot blast, mason collider, and the overload pulse and stuff like that. And it has the also has the total number of eliminations that you did and the number of ghosts that you trapped from an overall standpoint. Now with the option, it has controls, audio, video, and gameplay. In the control options, you can turn the camera look, capture stream, and vibration on and off, while you can adjust the horizontal and vertical sensitivity. You also can change the ZL and ZR layout and the stick layout. And with the map control, it pretty much shows the button configuration for the whatever version of it that you have, whether the Switch, PlayStation 4, PC, or Xbox One. And pretty much with the audio video, you can pretty much adjust the volume for the master volume, music, sound effects, dialogue, cutscene, and brightness while turning on or off the subtitles and film grain. You can also turn on or off the assisted targeting recluse, ironing HUD, damage HUD, and gray flight suit. And pretty much with the options, you can view them in the main menu or the in pause menu and stuff like that. With the extras and stuff, it has arts, video, the credits. Now the art are pretty much the art gallery of the game slash concept art of for Ghostbusters video game in terms of the ghost and locations within each of the seven missions and stuff like that. And with the video, it's pretty much 11 of the cutscenes that are in Ghostbusters the video game remastered, like with the opening cutscene and the last cutscene of the game, which it also has 9 other cutscenes, making it 11 total. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much with the credits, it's pretty much the end credits of the game where it shows everybody who like pretty much worked on the game, stuff like that. Pretty much, but one thing I did like about Ghostbusters the video game remaster is the fact that you will see in the opening credits, um, it'll show a text that says "in love and memory to of Harold Ramis," because he died back in 2014 and stuff like that. And I think that's a nice touch in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I think this was Dan Aykroyd's idea to have that in Ghostbusters the video game remastered, because let's face it, Harold Ramis was an important part of why Ghostbusters happened. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know, so let's face. I'm gonna be honest about that. Now, the graphics and design for Ghostbusters the video game remastered are simply fantastic. You know what I'm saying? One of the shining examples of that is the fact that they have the design for Bill Murray, uh, Ernie Hudson, Dan Aykroyd, Andy Potts, Harold Ramis and stuff looking exactly like them. You know what I'm saying? The design for them is fantastic, and the rest of the design is fantastic also. And the color palette is very good. It looks great and everything. Now Now the gameplay, that's also good, you know what I'm saying? And the controls and gameplay are very good, and the equip and all of the equipment that you use pretty much serves its purpose. Now I will say that between the PC, Xbox One, Switch, and the PlayStation 4 versions, it really comes down to which one you like the best among those four. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think one don't have a major advantage over the rest of them. You know. Now the soundtrack is pretty excellent. You know what I'm saying? And like Ghostbusters the video game, which came out in 2009, this soundtrack has the in movie soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So if you watch Ghostbusters on DVD, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna recognize a lot of the music pieces that's in Ghostbusters the video game remastered and stuff like that. And pretty much, I would say, it is. It's kind of like pretty much Ghostbusters the video game remastered is a very good game. You know what I'm saying, and it is one of the best remasters um, within the last 5 years and stuff like that. And I would highly recommend this game for anybody who owns a PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch. You know what I'm saying. Especially if you're like a Ghostbusters fan like that. You know what I'm saying, like myself. You know. So far as like a score, I definitely give it a 10 out of 10 and all that because it is great. You know what I'm saying. And any flaws that I found is pretty much not worth talking about because it's minor. You know what I'm saying? Really minor. You know. Now with that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about Ghostbusters, the video game remastered, whether you played it on the Switch, PC, Xbox One, or PlayStation 4. You can talk about the original Ghostbusters video game if you want. With that being said, if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.